Radios in Airsoft can provide a huge tactical advantage over the other team. The ability to communicate despite distance will allow you to adapt and overcome to situations that are going to arise on the airsoft field and overall help your team move closer to victory. Because of this, today I wanted to start our series on a beginner's guide to airsoft radios. So today we're going to be talking about one of the most common radios that you can find on the airsoft field, the Baofeng UV5R radio. What's up, airsofters? My name is Lane and welcome to the BB Warrior. We're here to help you have a better time both on and off the airsofting field. And why don't we turn the camera around and we'll take a look at what is included with a Baofeng UV5R radio. So this is the packaging that your Baofeng UV5R will arrive in. And why don't we take a look at what is included. Opening that up, the first thing we have is a extended battery. I opted for the extended battery version on Amazon. However, there are regular size batteries that are typically going to come with this. You have the main body of the radio right here. And why don't we put that extended battery in there. All you have to do is simply glide it in through the back. It has little tracks it follows on. And why don't we keep going? Put the radio down. Got a bag of goodies here. First thing we've got is a windscreen so that the wind doesn't mess with your audio while you're talking, I'd presume. You've got your headset and push-to-talk built into one. So the Baofeng UV5R takes a Kenwood 2-pin connector. This is your push-to-talk. It's just a little tiny button here. Looks like you've got a clip to help keep this secured to your gear. I've used Baofeng radios before, and one of the issues I've always ran into with the stock push-to-talk is not only is this kind of uncomfortable, but because this itself doesn't clap down to your gear, and because of the size of it, I mean, it's about the size of my thumb, it's hard to find at times, especially when you really need it. But there's nothing really special about this. In future episodes, we will be talking about different push-to-talks and different headsets that you can choose. But going on, we have our user's manual, which, because I've used Baofeng radios before, these are in Chinglish. So I will be, in our next episode, more than likely, talking about how to use and program your radio, because this is just hard to read. We have your antenna. This is a 8-inch stock antenna. Again, I'll be going over in future videos things that you can do to increase your range and things like that without getting a license. So this is the full body of the radio. As you can see, it's got the nice, that's about 8 inches antenna. So the reason why I do these larger packs, besides just the amount of battery that I have is extended, is that these tend to fit into military radio pouches better because of their height, because the military uses things like PRC radios. Those are pretty tall. I mean, those are probably that tall, just for the body before your antenna. It's a little bit less maybe, but I like having them with the extended battery because they fit into more pouches easily, and I don't have to go out and find a dedicated pouch for Baofeng radios. And finally, the last few items we got in here is a little clip. This will screw into the back of the radio, so it sits right about there. I don't typically use this because I like to put it in a pouch, and having it clipped on like this, like if you have it onto a piece of molly or something like that, it's not going to be very stable, and you're more than likely going to lose your radio within the first 10 minutes of the game. And then finally, we have your charger base and then your charger cord. When you plug it in, it's red. When it's good to go, it turns green. Pretty simple. And that's everything that is going to be included with the Baofeng UV5R radio. That's going to conclude part 1 of our series on radios in Airsoft. In future videos, we'll be going more in depth with the Baofeng UV5R radio, talking about radios that compete with it on the airsofting field, and talking about accessories and attachments that you can get to make sure that you have a better experience while using a radio in Airsoft. If you enjoyed this video and this was your first time here, I would love to have you subscribe for more airsofting content every Tuesday and Friday here on the channel. And if you haven't already, make sure to follow us on social media. Links will be down in the description below, right below that subscribe button. I want to know if you guys use radios in Airsoft, and if you do, what type of radio do you use? Make sure to let me know those down in the comments below. And if you would like one of the t-shirts that I have here, I have the Red, White, and Pew t-shirt from the Airsoft Armory. You can find a link for that down below, as well as our information for social media. This has been Lane from the BB Warrior, and I'll see you all next time.